Hello everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Mass Effect. Last time we left off, we ended rather abruptly when we were speaking with Tali, as you may recall. And that was because my friend walked into the room and I had to go out somewhere. So yes, we didn't quite finish speaking with Tali, so we shall continue.
Hey Shepard, you need something?
No, not particularly. I just wanted to continue our conversation. So we've spoken about her pilgrimage. Don't need to know much more about that, so let's get a bit more information about the Geth.
I want to know more about the Geth.
I doubt I can tell you anything you don't already know. It's been almost 3 centuries since they drove my people into exile. All I know is the story of their origins. What they were when we created them, and how they turned on us.
Well, if that's all you know, enlighten me.
Interesting.
The Geth were originally created to serve as an automated manual labor force. Initially, their intelligence was as limited as any VI. Over time, we made small modifications to their programming to allow them to perform more varied and complex tasks, bringing them closer and closer to true AI status.
And is that legal?
How come the Council didn't step in and stop you?
This wasn't true AI research. We may have been skirting the bounds of the law, but we never did anything that was actually illegal. The changes were so insignificant, so gradual, that we were able to control them. Or so we thought. But one thing we underestimated was the power of the neural network. 1 million Geth thinking simultaneously created an inherently unstable matrix.
Run that by me again. Neural network?
So, the Geth share brain power?
Many of the Geth's logic systems were designed to work in concert with other nearby Geth. Basically, the more of them you have in a group, the smarter they are.
Ah, I see. Like a hive mind. Like I know what I'm talking about.
So there's some sort of group consciousness?
Group consciousness?
No, nothing like that. They cannot share sensory data or information. Their programming cannot handle that much simultaneous input. Each Geth maintains an individual awareness and identity. The neural network only operates on a process-based level. It's basically the synthetic equivalent of a subconscious. But when they're in close proximity, they can coordinate low-level functional processes, freeing up more capacity for original or independent thought.
Yeah. You know what, Lovey? That's gone right over my head. I was with you for a short while, but as soon as you started going on and into the deeper stuff, I kind of got a bit confused.
That doesn't make any sense.
I'm probably oversimplifying. The Geth are incredibly advanced and
Oversimplifying?
complex creations.
You sure?
All you need to know is that they get smarter when they gather in large numbers.
Okay, I can work with that.
As we built more and more Geth, their effective intelligence became more sophisticated, more abstract. One day, a Geth began to ask its Quarian overseer questions about the nature of its existence. Am I alive? Why am I here?
Oh.
What is my purpose?
A la Johnny Five.
As you
Short
can
circuit.
imagine, this caused a near panic among my people.
Okay, I'm going to ask why, but I can sort of see the reasoning behind it.
I don't see what's so bad about those questions.
The Geth were created to engage in mundane, repetitive, or dangerous manual labor. That's fine for machines, but it won't satisfy a sentient being for long. The Geth were showing signs of rudimentary self-awareness and independent thought. If the Geth were intelligent, then we were essentially using them as slaves.
Oh, yes.
It was inevitable the newly sentient Geth would rebel against their situation. We knew they would rise up against us, so we acted first. A general order went out across all Quarian-controlled systems to permanently deactivate all Geth. The Geth responded to this order violently.
Well, what did you expect?
You didn't really think they'd just let you destroy them without a fight, did you?
The hope was that most of the Geth would still be little more than machines, incapable of organized resistance. But they had progressed much further than anyone anticipated. The war was long and bloody. Millions upon millions of Quarians died at their hands. In the end, we were forced to flee our own homeworld. We feared the Geth would pursue us, but they never came beyond the Veil. Now we drift through space, Exile, searching for a way to reclaim what was once ours.
Well, that was a nice, riveting tale that you told me there. Wasted, what, 5 minutes of my time? Okay, I think I'm all talked out, Tali. Get back to
I should go.
looking at the drive core of this
See you
ship.
later.
Thank you very much. Hey, Engineer Adams, do you have any significant things to tell me?
Hey, Commander, you know that Quarian, Tali? She's been spending all her time down here asking me about our engines.
Okay, is she bothering you with endless talk of Geth and other such things?
I'll tell her to leave you alone.
What? No, she's amazing. I wish my guys were half as smart as she is. Give her a month on board and she'll know more about our engines than I do. She's got a real knack for technology, that one. I can see why you wanted her to come along.
Ah, good. So she's being useful then.
I figured she'd be a real asset to the team.
Did I?
You've got an eye for talent, Commander.
Oh, yes, I
and I'm
do.
guessing that's not why you came down here.
No. Okay, bye.
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Carry on, Adams. Do what you gotta do. Right, well, I think Shepard's all talked out now. I think next on the list of things to do is to speak with Alliance Requisition Office. No, I'll speak with him later. I think we're going to equip our people. First I'm going to equip Shepard. Equip Shepard. Oh, Codex. What's all this nonsense?
The Mako infantry fighting vehicle was designed for the...
Well, we're going to see that in action very shortly, so we don't need to know about it. It's got a few wheels, a turret, a gun, and it lands aboard a planet after being thrown out of the ship. That's about as much as you need to know.
By Element Zero,
AI.
an artificial intelligence is a self-aware computing system capable of learning and independent decision-making.
Yeah. A la
Biotic.
Johnny 5, or Terminator, of course. Terminator-type situation. Krogan rebellions, Quarian's economy, and the Quarian's migrant fleet. The migrant fleet is the largest concentration of starfaring vessels in the galaxy, sprawling across millions of kilometers. It can take days for the entire fleet to pass through a mass relay. We're not talking a few ships here, a handful of ships. We're talking blooming, flaming hell, fire and brimstone, a hell of a lot of ships. The Quarians they live aboard them. They have no permanent homeworld. Migrant fleet has little economic base, operating in a state of perpetual hand-to-mouth. For light manufacturing and assembly plants, they lack heavy industries such as refining and shipbuilding. The fleet has tankers for water purification and oxygen cracking, but the space-intensive nature of agriculture limits food production. A single disaster could destroy the fragile balance. Earn income in creative ways. Okay, very nice. Thank you for that lovely information. Let's get to what I was originally going to do, and that's equip Shepard with some decent weaponry. None of these are an upgrade for my assault rifle, and considering I'm only using my assault rifle, I shall leave it at that. Pistol I'm not specialising in, sniper rifle I'm not specialising in, grenades, biotic amps, armour. Am I only able to use light armour? Can I use medium armour yet? How do I be able to use medium armor? Is there a prerequisite? Anyway, none of this armor appears to be upgradable. Okay, let's take a look at the assault rifle. Let's see what upgrades we can put on that one. High caliber barrel still is the best option. Okay, I'll go across to this one. Hammerhead rounds, chemical rounds, phasic rounds, anti-personnel rounds. I suppose it depends upon which opponent we're facing. And what about this? Shield battery 2. Stimulant pack. Shield battery 2. Shock absorbers. I'll stick with what I've got. Right, so that's Shepard kitted out. This is probably as best as he can get. Nothing new there. I think I'm going to have Garrus or Rex. No, get away, get away, get away, get away. Okay, last bit of information, last bit of things to do.
Hey, Commander. Looking for some
Hey,
extra
Commander.
supplies before you head out?
Yeah, sure
What have you
thing.
got?
What have you got?
Whatever you want. Armor, weapons, mods. It's not standard Alliance issue, but that's not necessarily a bad thing.
Well, I'm not Standard Alliance
Well,
anymore.
as long as you don't mind paying for it.
Pain?
Why should I pay you for my weapons and armor?
My stuff doesn't come from the Alliance. I have to purchase it myself, and it's not cheap. Hell, the licenses alone have set me back more than I'd like. But no licenses, no goods. Without the goods, I'm out of a job.
How often will you get new items?
Well, that depends on how many licenses you've purchased. But I'll rotate items on a regular basis regardless. And anytime we land someplace with a big enough port, I'll buy, sell, and trade whatever I can. Check back often. I need to move items quickly, so only the most basic items will be stocked consistently.
Okay.
Let's see what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
Oh, he's also got some Spectre gear, which is nice. But it's, as I say, it's well beyond my means. So I'm going to focus on selling a few bits and bobs. Not the ammos, but I think I might sell the pistols. This Quarian light armor was no use. All the human armor, light human armor, was no use. These assault rifles. The shotguns, medium armor humans, will keep those for now. Sniper rifles, I don't use them. Somebody might in the future. We'll keep them for now. Heavy Krogan armor. Grenade upgrades. Did I not see these? How do I use grenade upgrades? Look at that. Should be using these. Armor upgrades. We'll keep. Shotgun, another sniper rifle, and heavy human armor. Okay, so we've got a bit of cash to spare. Whatever shall we purchase? Let's take a look. These are a little bit too expensive. I'll just move down to the cheap stuff, shall I? Could buy some armor. Okay, we'll buy these. Look at this. We really are at the bottom of the barrel. Grenade upgrade 1. What does this do? Increases maximum number of grenades. That sounds good to me. Anything else? Nope. Can't even buy these. Oh, could buy this crappy pistol. Lovely. Right. Apparently, I can upgrade my grenades. How do you do that? Ah, there you go. High explosive. More damage, bigger radius, more weapons force. Instant hit, if you ask me. Okay. Can we upgrade anything else that I've missed off? Batty amp, maybe? I don't need two of the same gun, so what I want to do is reduce that to Omnigel, I think. Increase our number of Omnigels, should we require to use them. And again, it's two of the same. We'll just reduce that to Omnigel as well. Okay. Now I'm 100% pretty much 100% done. What's this? Technology. Omnitool.
Omnitools are handheld devices that combine a computer microframe, sensor analysis pack, and manufacturing fabricator. Versatile and reliable, an Omnitool can be used to analyze and adjust the functionality of most standard equipment, including weapons and armor, from a distance.
Very nice. Omnitool. Right, let's get ourselves back upstairs and embark on our first mission as a Spectre.